Hello, folks. Good afternoon, and welcome to XM Live Education. This is the Beginner's Room, second indicators masterclass with Mr. Nasaf Kolev. I will be your trading expert in the next 1 hour. Looking forward, as always, to have the session as an open debate, open discussion. Talk to me about everything you guys are interested in: trade setups, ideas, instruments. Bring it on. And there was a request. That's why we don't do the mobile session now, but we do an indicators masterclass. There was a request earlier about the TDI indicator that I have already downloaded. It is called Traders Dynamic Index, requested from Ioannis, that I have studied a little bit in the session that we've got so far. So basically, what is this indicator doing? It is combination of three other indicators. It is combination of RSI, which in this case is the green color. I don't want to do the green. I'm going to change it to orange and maybe make it a little bit more thick so it's more nice and visible. Or actually, yeah, let's leave it green because of the crossover. Yeah, let's leave it green because of the crossover. Then we have the trade signal, which is a red line, which is a simple moving average um, that that is I'm also going to make it fat. Also, we have the upper and the lower Bollinger Band, and we have the market base price. Let's make everything more visible. Let's leave those two. Yeah, let's leave those two, and we'll keep the Bollinger Bands a little bit um, not so visible. So I have gone through the internet and I read a couple of strategies about this trading system, a TDI, that is essentially RSI with a moving average with Bollinger Bands in a combination. So you could make it on your own, but you could also add the TDI. You could download it from the internet. It's the same thing. I want to know now from Ioannis, what is the strategy that you have used for the TDI? What is you could use it as a trend following. You could use it as a trend reversal. You could use it as an entry, as an exit indicator because it has so many components in it itself. So if you will let me know what what is your way and methodology of using that, I will go with this. And the idea is to do a little bit of backtest and to do a little bit of seeing if this is something that we could utilize and of make something out of it. I will refresh the chat. Just one moment. There is also Uh, I see that you are there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Gerhard is also with us. Thank you guys for being part of the session. Boyk is tuning in, and welcome on board. Aggressive RSI. All right, let's go for uh, RSI period is 8. Volatility band period is 20. Signal line period is 2. So this is a smoothing, okay. And the trend line period. I don't have a trend line period. Signal smooth period. That's probably it. You would you like to send me the original indicator that you have? Oh yeah, you got more settings than I do. What I would request, you send me the indicator, just tell me on which social media. I think we had to start with this. And also we don't have a solo session up until Thursday, so that's a lot of time. Um, just send me the indicator that you have, with the template that you have for the right settings. Just tell me on which social media or WhatsApp, whatever you're sending that, so I could have the right thing that you're using. And also, in the meantime, you could also write down the entry and exit rules for it. It's for reversal. Boyki one is Gerhard. Great. Good, good, good. Nice. Така. I will now, in the meantime, show the McClellan daily and open the S&P chart. McClellan indicator, you could also, or oscillator, you could call it. It's calculating the market breadth. Um, it is essentially, in a nutshell, it is showing whether the market is strong or weak, not by looking at the price, but by looking of how many stocks go up versus how many stocks are going down. This is what is going on, and the alert signals are coming when a lot of stocks go down. You have massive sell-off everywhere, and this is usually in combination with the other indicator that I'm going to show you, the the right one. So you want to just tell me which social media you sending that, so I could download it and we could start testing. In the meantime, McClellan for you. You have it on TradingView. You don't have it here. You have it on TradingView, and it's called McClellan Indicator from Lazy Bear. It's open source script. If you would like, you could save it into your own indicators, like copy and save it into your own script. In case that this disappears for another reason, um, you still have it. Yeah, you still have it. Great. This and do that. Okay. I have a territory of about 70 where I have a strong hit rate of McClellan. The lower it gets, the more of the stocks are going down, and the higher it gets, the more of the stocks coming up. You could also use that indicator for a take profit indicator, right? If you're buying Nasdaq and gets above, let's say, excuse me, thank you, bless you, and it gets above, let's say, 50, you could start considering exiting from the swing that you have taken. This is a daily chart on the Nasdaq. You have historical data. If you have a expensive plan on TradingView, yeah, you have a pretty solid data from TradingView. How I personally do it, my favorite signal is combination with another indicator that I will explain, which is a put to call ratio. It's an options indicator, but you could easily understand what is happening in the market just by looking at the put to call ratio indicator. So McClellan, if you look historically, every time we dip into this territory, I will not be able to do that. You know what I'm going to do? Let's do this. I'll take another screenshot so I could show you in a better. Ah, right. So you could see where it gets an oversold or around this territory, it is making a bottom. Another bottom here, move up, another bottom here, move up, another bottom here, move up, another one here, move up, another one here, and here as well. Oh, here you don't have actually. No, you have another one here. Excuse me. Here is not. It's some sectors are going down here. And if you could continue with the price further, even in a downtrend, yeah, even in a downtrend, it goes very well for a pullback. So it is not necessarily for you when you trade to aim for a new all-time high, like I'm going to do it at the moment. If I get the signal, if I get the good configuration, I will not be looking for an all-time high. I'll be looking for some good level to take profit. And if you look here, usually, as I said, around 50 level, if you get on the McClellan, it's an okay level for you to start considering taking profit if you have taken the swing. So this is another bottom that we have here, and this is the other bottom that we have here. There, market comes up, it gets to around 50 level, yeah, or 60. You could backtest it yourself. I have my own approach and system to it. Um, and so another one that you have here, that was a sell, and here that was a sell for actual reversal. This bottom was called, this was called, if you look back historically, you will be able to see that very often it triggers great level for it. Independently, can I do it? Yes. Buy S&P right now, according to the indicator, it's a great thing. Of course, have some level for a stop loss. On the other hand, another indicator that I have, it is, as I said, put to call ratio, PCR. If you want, it is called put slash call ratio. You got it again on TradingView. It's used as a counter indicator to measure bullish and bearish extremes. It's extreme indicator and another extreme indicator. As I said, I use it with um, another another indicator that I have, which is the McClellan. So both of them look like this. Okay, let me zoom out here. And these are the times that I increase the risk severely. Where we trigger above 1.18, even 120 put to call ratio, I have a double signal on it. Can I open my trading view? I'm not sure that's good idea. But you could see here the red color is blood, yeah. Here you got that signal, here you got that signal. Here you have both of the signals again at the bottom. This is where I genuinely, you look at this put to call ratio, incredible. This is where I start adding into my favorite stocks into the portfolio, except that the sector have been thriving and the rest of the gang have been losing. Look at this one here. That's another one that is calling a bottom. And I didn't hear anybody else, at least here in XM, talk about those. I have gone through them through my own research. I am basically one of the few people that use those indicators. I never met anybody